that's quite prominent. She's got a voice, and her voice.
Yeah.
It's because I remember seeing her on some award show, and this is when Blakey,
She sang to him, didn't
where
she?
he is. Oh,
He's like a male equivalent of her.
he's what's lower than work? Because I believe the class system has changed recently. Underclass. That's
Working
what I call
class.
it. Underclass.
Underclass.
Because working class was always deemed as the lowest class of all, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And I believe there's now an underclass which you can put like of the Asbo Yobs and the Karen Matthews of this world and all that kind. It's an underclass. They don't.
Fans.
The guy we read about today, who's he's got about 38 kids, and his eldest child has just turned round and called him an absolute disgrace because
A waster.
a waster. Yeah, he's not done a day's work in his life, and he gets £30,000 a year for the privilege.
But she works.
I would quite happily do nothing for the rest of my life for 20 grand a year.
Yeah, but he's like old man who lives in a shoe. He's got how many kids? 8 kids?
I thought it was more than that. A dad of 12. He's expecting his 12, so he's still actually being allowed to breed.
He's still making children.
Because in my Brave New World, he would have been eradicated from the gene pool a long time
But he might
ago.
be Catholic. I might not be able to do nothing about it. You know what they're like.
Don't shag.
Just don't shag.
Yeah, don't
I think
shag.
you would have learnt by now.
It's got nothing about his religion in there.
But every child, work it out per child. How much does he get per child?
It says here they go out for a McDonald's meal and it costs £60 a go. That's a hell of a lot of
yeah, but that's okay.
Mechanically
that's all
recovered
right,
meat.
We're paying for it though, so it don't matter, does it?
No, it doesn't.
It don't
matter.
bother
You
him.
owe me a fucking nugget.
He owes me a lot.
Fuck stick.
I want to know where that McDonald's is, right? And I'm going to sit by the table and I'm going to help myself.
Yeah, we should.
Yeah,
bring your own sort. Bring your own chips.
Yeah, just bring your own chips. I don't want to touch the chips.
So anyway, going back to Amy Winehouse.
Sorry,
I
regress.
Her dad is now getting famous off her coattails. He's apparently he can croon quite well, so it might be where she got her voice from. I don't think he's got her looks from. She does look a bit like a sort of
I can't describe what she looks like.
It's a monkey face almost there, isn't it?
Looks like she's
like
done
you know when the
something.
Chimps do that like pout. You know, it's kind of,
it's like a mating face.
But anyway, her dad Mitch Winehouse, he's endorsed a new text messaging service,
right,
which is designed to make taking a cab safer. Now, text messages.
He is a cabbie, isn't he?
He is a cabbie.
I bet he sings to people.
I bet he doesn't do much cabbying anymore.
No.
Or he doesn't have to. I wouldn't want to be a cabbie in London. It sounds like an awful job. But apparently they're minted. They've got like second homes and all sorts.
Yeah.
This is the joke. I don't know if there's any truth in it. So Safer Taxi aims to fight minicab and taxi crime. And you can go to a website and rate your experience of a taxi.
Why? He's got too much time on his hands, that bloke. Really has. What would a self-respecting person would even think about wasting any part of their day actually getting that? Would you say, oh, actually, I might rate that cab driver?
Oh, no, it's not about the cab drivers being raped.
No, that's because I'm not listening to you, really. The coffee's got to my head.
No,
mate.
it's not. It was never, ever about the tax. It's people. A lot of women think every minicab driver is potentially a rapist.
Right, okay, that's a fair point.
There was that really hard-hitting advert, wasn't it? You know, take the wrong cab and you could be a horrible journey. I can't remember.
But what does a wrong cab look like?
Wrong cab, yeah, I mean...
Hello, wrong cabs.
Wrong cabs, yeah.
Where are you going?
Ron's wrong cabs.
Ron's wrong cabs.
Anyway, I think we've milked the Winehouse now.
Yeah,
taking
mate.
the milk of the... Oh, it'd be horrible. I imagine
Talking about milk.
I imagine that she's never had any fresh milk in her fridge because she goes out for days, doesn't she, on these benders.
But I could do a clever link now, because talking of milk, what about the milk of Crouchy's groins?
Yes.
And it's
good segue.
Do you like that?
Yeah.
And it's
They're called a
splurged all
segue.
over the back streets of South Africa, up random whores. That's what
a 19-year-old Algerian vice girl, apparently.
Yes.
Allegedly. Should probably put in that.
Oh, Peter Crouch. For those of you who don't know football,
if I say allegedly. I thought I've just said Amy Winehouse.
For those of you who don't know who Peter Crouch is, get out from underneath your rock. He's the robotic.
He's the 8 foot 9 inches tall, skinnier than a packet of Opal fruits. Starburst now if you're a kid. But he's a good player. But he doesn't look like he should be a good player because I look at him and it immediately reminds me. Do you remember? I think it was a scene in Bambi or definitely a Disney cartoon where he went on the ice and the legs just went in every direction.
He's like
he's not. Like a newborn foal.
Great Dane puppy running up a beach. Like,
yeah,
it's a beautiful thing.
It is. It's almost. He's doing art for art's sake, isn't he?
On purpose.
But no, I'm a big football fan.
How is he a great footballer though? Because he is. He scores goals.
He's a brilliant footballer.
Yeah.
He's a brilliant footballer, but he has been doing something that men do that I can't get my head round.
Right, okay, what did he do? I might be able to.
You might be able to. He had what I would call one of the most desirable young women in England. Engaged. It wasn't
Carol Vorderman?
Carol Vorderman. Imagine that. Crouch and Vorderman. Wow.
Would you watch that? Crouch and Vorderman.
It would have to be on a wide-angled lens, wouldn't it, to fit all of
Crouching.
8'2" Smarty tube. It's Peter Crouch's penis. I imagine he's got a very long, thin penis too.
But Carol will be very mathematic about it.
Work out the best angle for it to go in at.
Because she's a mathematical genius. That's the kind of girl you want, isn't it, when you're 8 foot tall?
She's got a mathematical vulva.
He brought it back round to vaginas again.
She does the Pythagoras theorem.
Started on Diana's vagina, and now you moved on to Carol Vorderman's.
Anyway,
so get back to the point,
let's talk about Abby Clancy's cluncy. Because he hasn't been putting it there.
Say that again, go on.
Abby Clancy's cluncy.
Oh, you got it right that time?
Yeah. So yeah, he's been having it off with an Algerian vice girl, and if you're thinking about seeking out the services of a 19-year-old Algerian vice girl, I advise you to rub her up and probably rub her up again. Because in that part of the world, who knows?
Who knows what she might get crawling up your jap eye.
But obviously we've had quite a lot of high-profile footballers cheating on their usually very gorgeous misses, and often the women that they cheated with are basically the visual equivalent of a tin of corned beef.
Wayne Rooney had a little dabble, didn't he?
Wayne Rooney, but he wanted the old lady.
Fat, ugly, wrinkly type.
We're not being very topical. Let's keep this topical.
Sorry,
people know about that.
Yeah.
You know, he likes.
But we can discuss
granny bashing. I think we used to call it as a. No, was it granny bashing?
There's a story in this paper, okay, about this guy who's got a prison sentence because he chased a gang. He chased a gang of youth down the street with a knife, threatening them. Right, he got fined an awful lot of money. It's in there somewhere, but this lad got taken by the
kid?
Yeah, he got taken by the police around a Blackburn training camp. And the reason
that's punishment enough, isn't it?
That is really punishment enough. He actually got the day off school to do it. But the worst thing is, what was the worst thing? Because this kind of links onto what you said earlier about granny bashing. The reason the guy was chasing him with a knife was because he kicked a football in an old lady's face. This lad.
In her face.
Right? This old lady, imagine it. You know, she didn't see it coming.
I'm looking at him now, and he's
a little shit.
Rat boy. That's what it is. It's rat boy. That's what they are. Rat boys.
Justice. The police took him round Blackburn.
Whereas I didn't.
And the guy got fined, didn't he? Or did he?
I didn't spot that story, but I think it's because it was in a page of adverts for a
Harry Potter movie.
Harry Potter movie.
Little Jar of Miracles.
Little Jar of Miracles.
Wow.
Little Jar of Miracles.
I wonder what's in there.
It sounds so much more promising than what it actually
offers.
Stars
should come out and a little twinkly noise.
There's no denying that razor burn bruises and often unsightly appearance of race scars ruin the look of your favourite outfits.
And it's basically the carpet burns. Red carpet remedy.
Red carpet remedy.
Maybe it is.
And it's only £35 including postage for a 30ml jar, and I could probably spunk more than that in a jar and sell it to you for half that price.
Well, girls.
And apparently, spunk is good for skin. I've heard on the grapevine.
So basically, girls, if you've got problems with carpet burn.